Hi guys, I haven't made a video in probably years. I don't think many people watch the videos I make. But I thought, first of all, sorry for the hair. A um, it's a hassle to have to shave it, and I don't go to the hair cutter because the anxiety thing. But anyway, I went to the doctor in December, my regular doctor. Then she's always telling me lose weight and um, exercise, and that would solve all my problems, like my bad back or the back pain that I was having, my knee problem that I was having. Pretty much everything is, fixable with diet and exercise, losing weight. But the thing is, I am a vegetarian. I don't eat that much. And just the fact that I used to work out and my knees are bad from things like that, and I can't do the exercises that I'd like to be doing. So anyway, I finally got her to send me to a neurologist because I was having back and leg weakness, and my legs feel numb in my left hand. And that happened years ago, but it subsided and went away. And the neurologist sent me to get MRIs, and I had just the spinal MRIs first, I think. Yeah, and then I went to get more with the contrast and non-contrast eye, and I had the brain and then the cervical. It was like $250 to get a scan done, so it was, and you can only get so many at a time. So I didn't get like the rest of them, the other two spinal areas. Anyway, then I had spinal lesions in my brain and in my spine. I mean, not spinal lesions in my brain. Lesions in my brain, lesions in my spine. Sorry if this is all jumbly because I'm not good at talking on camera. Anyway, then he sent me for a spinal tap, which I completely dreaded. And he gave me some Valium, and that helped a lot. Plus, when I first went in there, everybody in the room was, joking with each other and kidding around and stuff. So it made me feel a lot more at ease. The nurse that was in there, she would like, come by and rub my arm to make sure I was okay. And it was just the pinch of the first needle that goes in to numb it was the worst, but not unbearable. And then the weird pushing sensation that he did, I guess, to what's the word? Just spread out the numbing stuff, whatever. And then after that, I didn't feel anything. And then laid there for the hour and then came home. But a couple of days later, I had the headache when I sat up, so I had to lay down for a while. So now my doctor said to call 2 weeks after the spinal tap, but he's on vacation, so the only appointment I could get was like a month and a half or something ahead from when I got the other one. So I go in August to find out what the results are, and I kind of looked online on my account and saw that there's like some stuff that shouldn't be on there, but result wise. So I'm kind of worried about that. But yeah, so I haven't really been going out as much. I used to be able to go out into the store and walk around for a while, and then my legs and back would start to get a little more weak, and I know I have to take it easy and go sit down. But now I go in the store, I have to use a cart to hold on to, and I can't stay in there very long. I'm walking around like I'm like a 90-year-old person. It's kind of embarrassing. I don't want to use a walker or a cane or a wheelchair yet, though the process of going through the hospital to get to my neurologist, it's such a long thing. We got lost like twice already coming out. So we thought it'd be best if I used a wheelchair to go into the spinal tap the last time. And I think I'm going to be using it to go into my next appointment next month, just to make it easier so I'm not like holding on to the the side of the, the little rail that they have along the whole wall, because sometimes you run out of rail and there's like a big space where there's no rail. And I'm kind of like struggling to get used to not having the rail. Anyway, so I definitely apparently have a demyelinating disease of some sort, but my doctor doesn't know if it's MS yet. So I guess I find out next month if it is or not, and which type it is if I do have it, and if not, what other tests I have to still go through. But yeah, so it's you're not supposed to get stressed out about stuff like that, and it just seems like I keep running into stress. Like, I will go online and try to relax and stay away from stress, and it keeps finding me. And it's hard to distance myself from the petty things that I see online. And sometimes even people I know will die. They just don't understand that I'm trying not to be stressed, and they just stress me out anyway. So I'm trying to get rid of those people and sneak away, like, out of their lives without making a big fuss, and they notice and then they make the fuss. But hopefully I will find out what's going on and then take the next steps. But I really hope that I can manage through this, because it is really depressing to have my mom take care of me all the time when I should be the one taking care of her at this point in my life. And just to not be able to walk from room to room without getting completely fatigued and exhausted, and have to sit and rest and get momentum and energy back to get up and walk back to the other room again. I mean, making something to eat, it should be really easy, but I have to gather the stuff, put it on the table, sit down, make it, put the stuff away, sit down and rest, then take the food, into the other room and eat. And it's just, it shouldn't be that hard to do simple things where I'm making a to-do list now. If I'm going to get up and go into the kitchen to get a drink, I have to mentally make that to-do list. Like, oh, I have to get up out of the chair, walk into the kitchen, open the fridge, get the drink out, get the cup and everything. It's like, just to make it as quick and easy as possible. And it's just basic things that you could do without having to think about them. Is stuff that I now have to think about all the time. And my temper is a lot shorter than it used to be, and I get frustrated really easily, because bending over to put on a shoe completely wipes me out, and then I get mad because I'm wiped out from putting on a shoe. So it's just a circle thing that keeps going around. But I am blessed to have my mom, who's very supportive and always has been, and I am not blessed to have my primary doctor, who, was ignoring me every time I said there's something going on. She would say, "Why do you think you have diabetes? Why do you think you have MS? Stop looking up things on the computer. You don't have this." And so I knew something was going on. And even if it was just like the nerve damage or whatever, that is something that's going on. So I guess I kind of want to go back in and yell at her and say, "See, I told you," but, it's not really, wouldn't help anyway. So, plus when I told her that I used to exercise and then I had to stop because of the problems I was having, she said, "No, it's because you now have problems because you're not exercising." So she reversed it, when I know that's not how it happened, but she seems to know better than I do. And I think that might be the same doctor who told me that I just had indigestion when I actually had gallstones, and ended up in the hospital in 2016 having to have my gallbladder out. So that alone was the worst pain I've ever felt. I would probably get this spinal tap like every week, and it would still not be as bad as the surgery I had. But anyway, so that's what's up with me. And sorry if the sound is bad and the picture is bad. It's on my laptop, and I'm not a pro at making videos, and I'm sorry I'm so hideous to look at. So Thanks for watching, and maybe I won't wait so long to make more videos, but I probably will because I never really get comments that are encouraging, if you know what I mean. So thank you for watching. Bye.